Suppose t is an angle in quadrant 1 with cosine t equaling x. We're going to find sine t, sine 2t, and cosine 2t. So first of all, I'm going to draw a picture. Here is an angle in quadrant 1. I'm going to make a triangle out of it, and I'm going to label that triangle so that the cosine of t is x. We know cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so I'm going to label the adjacent x and the hypotenuse 1. Now I'm going to find the third side, just a Pythagorean theorem, x squared plus b squared equal 1 squared. So b squared equal 1 minus x squared, and if we square root both sides we just need the positive because we've got a length here. It's 1 square root of 1 minus x squared. So now I'm ready to answer the things I want. First I want the sine of t. So sine of t, we know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite is square root of 1 minus x squared over hypotenuse is 1. So we don't need to put it over 1, and there's our answer. Next we're going to find sine of 2t. So I'm going to use the double angle formula for sine, which is 2 sine t cosine t. So I'm going to have 2. Now I just found sine t above. It was square root of 1 minus x squared. And I know cosine t was x, or I could look at the triangle and do adjacent over hypotenuse, and that would be x. And last we're supposed to find cosine of 2t. And that is cosine squared t minus sine squared t. And cosine was x, so when we square that, that's x squared, minus sine of t was square root of 1 minus x squared, and when we square that, that will get rid of the square root sign. Now the negative in front here applies to both terms, so I have x squared minus 1 plus x squared, so final answer is going to be 2x squared minus 1. Now actually, we have 3 forms for the double angle for cosine, and if I happen to use the form that involves just cosine, that particular one is 2 cosine squared t minus 1, and that would be really easy because cosine t was x, so I just need to put an x in there, and it has squared minus 1, and I would get at that answer even faster without any simplifying.